Okay. This is a very impromptu video, as you can see. I've like not slept yet. I just want to come on here. There's Mommy 9. Hi. I just want to come on here and very quick. I'm doing all this like researchy crap and everything for the case and all this stuff, and you can kind of. That's the crap I've got going on right now. And I'm doing all this stuff. Sorry. And I'm researching, like, you know, because I'm doing this in pro se, so it's like, which means I'm defending myself. So, like, I have all these people I have to serve, and I have all this stuff going on. And I have to serve the judge with this answer that I'm doing and this affidavit, and I started looking up, you know, addresses of where I'm supposed to serve these people so I can write them down on my little form, my little pad here, so I can have the server serve them, you know, at their address. Well, I go into Superior Court of California's website, which I'll show you here in a second, and I'm looking, you know, I look up family law because this is a dependency hearing. It's, you know, it's family law, right? Because it's a kid and it's dependency and whatever. Well, I look at all the family law cases are on at the 1130 O Street address. And I'm like, okay, why am I not at O Street? I'm like, that's weird. So I started looking all over the website trying to find what kind of cases this, you know, the 1100 Van Ness Avenue courthouse primarily sees. And I'm looking, and I look up civil, because I'm thinking, you know, maybe a civil case, right, because it's family law. The civil's all at 1130 O Street, too. I'm like, what the heck? So I'm clicking through, I go to criminal, because I'm like, you know, these people are such scam artists, maybe they're trying to put me in criminal court, even though I haven't been charged with anything, I haven't done anything, whatever. And sure enough, criminal court, and the primary thing that it sees there is domestic violence. So I'm like, great, wonderful. The court that I'm in just so happens to be domestic violence criminal court, with a judge who just got elected to the podium, or the, you know, seat, the gavel, whatever. Last year, took over the seat in January. Very new judge. Got voted in last year. He's a criminal prosecutor. And I come to find out that the chief of police who came and did the WIC 300, which was really odd that the chief of police would come down and do the WIC 300, same guy also endorsed him for the judge, even though the guy he was running against was wildly more qualified. Wildly. Like, not just like a little bit more education. No, like, he was here, the other guy was here. So I'm like, okay, did they put this judge in office to just finalize all these cases and go bang bang, and so the county can get all this money? I don't have proof of that yet, so don't quote me on that, but it's just a little theory I'm working, because now the police chief is running for mayor. If he gets the mayor seat, they've got the police, they've got CPS, the judge, the mayor. So it's like, where are people going to go to complain? Oh, well, they feel like their kids were taken wrongly, so they go to the police. Oh, they're screwed there. I've tried. They don't do anything. Then they say, okay, well, I can't go to the police, so let me go, you know, to maybe, you know, the courts. You know, because the courts are going to know that I'm innocent because they're going to see the proof, right? If you ever get to present it. It's been months. Yeah. Haven't gotten presented yet. In my own hands, I'm just filing answers filing forms. I'm just filing crap so the judge sees it. So anyways, you go to court thinking they're going to have your back. They don't. Then you're like, okay, what do I do from here? Where do I go from here? I go talk to the board of supervisors, right? Because that's like the main head of the city. Who's the main head of the board of supervisors? The mayor. Who just so happened to be the police chief who was originally doing all these WIC 300 reports. So it's like this circle of corruption and deception, and it's just really... And of course, like, I don't have any, like, hardcore proof that they're all in this together. And of course, I sound like a crazy person when I say it, but when you connect the dots, it makes sense that they would do that. It would be this way, because then this closed net like this, the fishies, the parents, right? The fishies come in, but they don't go out. And they get the kid, you know, they're never going to give up jurisdiction and transfer out of county because they're never giving up their money. But, like, one of the main things on my claim that they're trying to say is that me and Doug had, excuse me, dang it. Me and Doug had this huge, like, domestic violence problem. That part's for another video, but we didn't. The claim of domestic violence for taking the kids is bogus, because per, you know, Constitution, state law, everything else, if you're going to take the kids out of the home for domestic violence, it's got to be like, he tried to kill me, he beat me black and blue, he broke my back, shit like that. You know, it has to be like extreme exigent circumstances, like he beat me within an inch of my life in front of my kids. And they had to come and life flight me somewhere or something like that. And it put such a strain on my children that now they're in therapy for the next year. I mean, really, 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 really serious stuff like that. It has to be like so severe that it's like criminal, like you get charged with it and you get convicted and stuff. That is the level of severity that anything has to be to take children out of the home. Now, do I think some kids need to be taken before that? Well, yeah, of course. But not like so prematurely that they're like, oh my God, your husband like smacked your hand because you were going to get his strawberries, and so he's domestic violence. Take the kids. I mean, that's pretty much what they do. They walk in your house and you're not wearing shoes, or you have mud on you don't eat meat. They're going to take your kids. I mean, it's just ridiculous of the reasons why they say that. Because I wasn't sick. I'm not sick. Anyways, I just figured, I don't know. Not going to be a long video. Kind of impromptu. Just basically, I know that it's been, you know, a long road with these videos, and I haven't always been, like, the most up to date, but, you know, this is, like, we're, like, supposedly, you know, like, 5 days from trial right now. My lawyer quit 2 days ago. Well, he didn't say he quit, of course, because if he says he quit, he can get disbarred. No, his firm found a conflict of interest. Why does every firm in Fresno have a conflict of interest with me or Doug? Only after they see we have brains. Every time I have a lawyer and I tell them to file an answer, here's the evidence, here's the you know, the declaration to whatever. Within 24 hours. Oh my God, there's a conflict. What? Because I'm not going to lay down and be called a child abuser so your county can get 200 grand off my kids before the October 15th cutoff date? No. I'm not going to do it. So he quits. Third attorney, by the way. 1, 2, 3. His name is Philip Fiola, by the way. He's in Fresno. Don't hire him. He dresses like a used car salesman and smells worse. Anyways, and he really didn't do much. I mean, all he basically did was try and convince me for 2 weeks to give up custody of my kids. If you just give it up, they'll give them back to you in 6 months. Really? Is that why every single website I go onto, everybody, I've talked to hundreds of parents, okay, not just 1, 2, 3, all over the state, all over the country. I even talked to some in the UK. And do you know, same line for every attorney that they pay to give you is give up jurisdiction. In 6 months you'll get your kids. Do you know 60%, oh no, sorry, I'm sorry, 69.2% of those families never get their kids back? They still don't get them back. Because they find a reason. If you are late for your P test and they cancel it, that's a dirty test. Even if you're not doing drugs. If you have a glass of wine at dinner because, you know, your friend's birthday party, oh my God, you drank, that's a dirty test. Even though, I'm sorry, but if it wasn't a proven fact that you were on drugs, they should not be able to drug test you. Or if it's illegal, like marijuana. It's ridiculous. You know, they're basically, I don't know. Like, one of the requirements, I'm going to go over this later. say this one thing and I'm going to shut up. One of the requirements on the disposition report, if they win jurisdiction, if they want the judge to say I have to do, is learn how to be nice. I'm sorry, bitch. You don't know me if you think I've been being mean to you. Okay? All y'all, if y'all are watching, I don't know if you do. I don't really care. But you know what? From the friggin' idiot social workers, yes, Monza, Frank, all of you, to the judge, to everybody, anywhere who wants to say, I've been mean to you. Y'all ain't seen me really bitch out, have you? Obviously not. So, if you want to know, you know, the truth, you know, you talk to any member of my family, they'll tell you, my kids included. You know, oh yeah, you know, she gets mad, she gets mad. I've never been mad like that to my kids or mean like that to my kids, but like other people, please. Think I'm being mean to you? What, because I look at you and say, no, the law is this, not that, and I'm not going to follow your rules. That's not being mean. That's being matter of fact and actually, oh, I'm sorry, I'm smart. Suck it up and deal with it. Okay. Anyways, it's 5:30 in the morning. I haven't slept. I get to go get Starbucks and start delivering. Well, I'm not going to deliver, but I'm going to pay somebody else to deliver about 40 affidavits on all these people. That's another video, though, so you'll see that probably tomorrow. Okay, bye.